Hello, and welcome to the Bogart Podcast, episode number 18. I'm Evan Bogart, and with me today is my co-host, David Parshall. We got a show for you. 585-678-1660. If you want to call in and leave a voicemail, we'll play it on the podcast. You can also text that as well. And you can email the show, thebogartpodcast@gmail.com. So I had a busy week. Do you want to go first and tell us what you did?
Well, let's see. I had work last weekend. That was about it. Found out our bikes got stolen.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Was it the bike that your wife bought you?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And
That's
hers
horrible.
too.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I'm pretty upset about that.
Now, where did they steal them? From the outside?
No, we had them locked up down in the basement with all the other bikes that people have locked up down in the part where it's only accessible via the garage door opener thing, and yeah.
So someone came in, took bolt cutters,
Probably.
and just went away with your bikes?
Yep.
Oh no. But you know what I would do, because the same thing happened on Oswego when I lived there for a little while. Someone stole my bike, and I actually found that bike. Some guy was selling a bunch of bikes in his front yard, and I found my bike, but it was a piece of shit anyway, so I didn't really care.
Yeah.
But these people would steal bikes, fix them up, and then resell them again. So
Yeah.
I would check Facebook Marketplace.
I did. I looked the local Craigslist and the local Facebook Marketplace, but who knows how long they've been stolen for? Because it's like the last time that I actually had eyes on it was in September.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
And so I'm pretty upset about that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I would suggest anything, is bringing those bikes into your apartment.
Yeah.
And leave
I don't
them
have
if
any
you.
bikes anymore. So.
Well, no, I'm talking about if you get a new bike.
Yeah.
It's a crazy world. People try to make a buck, so they have to steal.
Yeah.
So, but besides the bikes being stolen, your weekend was all right, or the week?
Yeah, it was okay. It was all right. We got our Christmas tree up. We're skipping Thanksgiving and just going straight to Christmas.
Yeah, I showed Laura the picture of that your wife posted on Instagram of Harper sitting in front of the Christmas tree, and then she's like, "Well, tell David that thanks, because now I got to put up my Christmas tree."
She doesn't have to.
Yeah, she doesn't have to, but
Christmas is the best holiday.
Christmas,
peppermint flavored everything. Your birthday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought some peppermint mocha. It was like the already serve, or pour and serve.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't even tried it yet.
You haven't had it yet?
No, I think Laura had it. How'd you like it?
What?
How did you like the peppermint mocha stuff?
It was good.
It was good. She says it was good.
We also picked up some
Did you?
from Aldi.
Yep.
And this one is with almond milk.
Yep, it's in the almond milk.
I'm not really into that, but I'm gonna get it anyways. So we got it Wednesday, because there was a hurricane coming, right?
Yeah.
A hurricane. So we went to Aldi, stocked up on some supplies, and so they had. I'm like, I'm getting it. I don't care what you say. Had one Thursday morning, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
Had 3 today.
That's crazy.
And I don't know. It's like, so we went to the gym because today's Veterans Day. If in case all you loyal listeners don't know, I am a veteran.
Yep. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome for my service. I did 5 years of the active duty, and I'm a reservist now. And I didn't fight in any wars to get this status. So you're welcome for my service. But anywho, there's more on that later. But so where were we? So yeah, I had the day off today, right? Most Americans have the day off, except for essential workers like yourself. So we went to the gym. We're doing our workouts. We did some ab blasters today, and then we were doing the stairs. And we're like, we're gonna go for 30 minutes. And I got about 20 minutes in. I'm just like, yep, I'm done. I don't feel good. I feel nauseous. I've never ever had that happen to me ever in my days of working. I had to go sit down for a little bit and drink some water, and it's because usually I don't drink any coffee before I go to the gym, and I usually eat something very light like a bagel. So today I had something light, the bagel, and I had 3 cups of this peppermint mocha, and I'm thinking that's what did me in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just like all lightheaded. I'm like, yeah, I need to go sit down before I pass out. And and it's absolutely delicious.
Yeah, coffee does that to you. It can dehydrate you really quick.
What's it? And talking about the peppermint mochas, we went to Target yesterday, and at a lot of Targets in America, they have Starbuckses.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, babe, I gotta go potty. I'll be right back. But I wasn't going to go potty. I went to the Starbucks cafe to get a peppermint mocha, and I got her the caramel brulee latte, and then Harper a hot chocolate. And so they're just like wandering around the store waiting for me to finish pooping. I was in line at the Starbucks, getting our tasters, and it was so delicious. I don't know what I love more, their cold brew with the chocolate cold foam or the peppermint mochas.
Yeah.
It's just so exquisite.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Can't wait for the morning so I can have another one.
yeah, really. If you drink one now, you won't go to sleep.
Yeah, so true. So true.
Yeah. But
I've been growing up my mustache for No Shave November.
yeah, yeah. People that can't see because we don't do video podcasting anymore. David has a little mustache going. And on your chin hair too.
Well, I shaved yesterday.
Okay.
Clean shaven except for the mustache, so it's like a 24-hour a clock shadow. 24-hour and a clock shadow.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not participating in No Shave November this year. I just
Going a whole year of clean shaven.
maybe not a well, yeah, probably.
You should do it.
Yeah. But you know what? Like with this new job I have, I shave. I go home, I shave, but I'm not used to shaving every day, so I would nick myself or it'd be mad razor burn, and it hurts. So I have to shave it every other day because I got to let it grow out a little bit and then have an actual, because it just would cut and razor burn.
Yeah. So like speaking of shaving and all that stuff, right? So like before I joined the Navy, I never used a razor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I had my cousin Nathan teach me how to shave with a razor, like right before I went to the boot camp, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then, it's like I go to the boot camp and they expect you to shave every day. And I was like, a mid-20-year-old person who didn't really grow facial hair and just like shaving just my, hairless face every day.
Yeah.
And then, I ended up starting shaving every day, and they're like, made us get shaving cream one time. I'm like, I'm not going to use shaving cream because I have no hair. And so like I never use shaving cream anyways, except for like once in a blue moon. And I remember, so like I was on this debt to Alaska, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was late summer that we went, like right before August. I think I got back around my girlfriend's, now she's my wife, her birthday. And I remember this one time, so like we didn't have really like running water per se, right? So I mean there was running water, but it was like you step on this pump, right, and it squirts water out of this thing, and it's like super, super, super cold, and we're like, shaving with rusty razors and cold water. And I just remember like one time, the chief that was out there with us, he was like, "Nobody shave tomorrow. We're gonna take a couple break because my face is just like on fire from not having a good shave." And it was just like reminds me of also back in doing our field exercises during like certain times of the year. Like we had one in February, so like would get really cold in February up in Mississippi at night, and then get like super hot during the daytime. So like when you're like up butt crack of dawn early in the morning, you have to go shave, and like chunks of ice are coming out of the thing, and you're using this rusty razor, just guessing because you don't have a mirror, and if you do have a mirror, it's all muddy.
Yeah.
And to the perks, that's what we do for your freedom.
Yeah. Yep.
And now I just shave every couple days because I hate the way that I hate facial hair.
Yeah.
I love the feel of the clean shaven face.
Before I started the new job, I had it grow. I shaved and I had it growing out for like maybe like 2 or 3 days, and I told Laura, I'm like, I have to shave. Like I had to get up from the couch, go in the shower, wash myself off, and then shave because it just probably like 3 days of not shaving, your face feels like it's itchy and dirty, and so I had to go in the shower and I had to shave. And I've been clean shaved now. I think it's been like 3 months.
No, it hasn't been that.
No, it has to be 3 months.
Maybe 3 weeks.
When Selena had her birthday, when was that?
What?
Selena had her birthday?
July.
Oh, so July. So July,
No.
I've been clean shaved.
No, it hasn't been that long, has it?
Yeah, I think so, because at Selena's birthday, I was clean shaved, and the day before, I shaved.
For Selena or Delilah?
Oh, it might have been Delilah. September. Okay.
September. Yeah, that sounds. That sounds more accurate.
Yeah, I think it was, because I think I did have
new glasses.
No, I have 3 pairs of glasses.
Oh, me too. Two of these and then a pair of sunglasses.
Yeah.
And they're all the same frames.
I broke one of them already.
The Harry Potter looking ones?
No.
The red ones?
No, I still have those. I can't find those. I gotta look around the house. But I broke my I don't know how to explain it, the T-bar ones.
Yeah, I know the ones you're talking about.
Yeah, I broke those. I bent I think it was the first week I bent the frames, and then the screw fell out the other night, so I wear my contacts at my new job, and when I get home I put on my glasses because the contacts feel dry in your eyes after a while.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So this week was the first week of my new job. To tell you the truth, I did not really have any anxiety.
That's good.
It's really weird. The only anxiety I had was the orientation, because I don't know why. It's just, I guess it was the jitters for starting a new job. But yeah, basically the orientation was just information about the job, safety, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, So that wasn't that bad. And then the first day, I can't name any names because of HIPAA, but the trainer
names have nothing to do with HIPAA.
Well, HIPAA. What is it? You can't talk about like patients, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you can talk about
You can't talk about medical stuff. But let's just say you signed an NDA, so you're not going to name where you work, what you do, and who you work with.
Yes, exactly. But I can tell you what I did and stuff.
You did some stuff that you were hired to do.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the downfall about the new job is the energy drinks.
Yeah. Because you told me you like had some coffee, or you had like a Red Bull in the morning and some coffee in the afternoon, and you're pounding energy drinks. Yeah, you should probably not do that.
Yeah. So the first day, I was like, okay, I didn't really know how to use my badge to get any of like the food items and stuff like that, and Laura had to show me that. And then I was just like, okay, I when I was taking my breaks, I would veer out and explore the hospital and stuff like that. And their drink selection is like crazy. They have like Gatorade, energy drinks, soda, So
all at your disposal.
Yep, and you could charge
for free.
No, not for free.
Oh.
They charge you. You use your ID badge,
Mm-hmm.
and they take out of your paycheck. I think it.
You're gonna have no paycheck next when you get paid.
All the overtime, the hour of overtime I made this week is gonna go all to the energy drinks I bought. So, but yeah.
Is Laura like this guy? He'll learn real quick not to do that stuff.
Yeah, well, once I see my first paycheck and notice that like half of it is gone to energy drinks.
$100 are gone to drinks.
Yeah, energy drinks and stuff like that. I think they're. I know the sodas and all that is like $2. I think.
Mm-hmm.
But the energy drinks, I'm not really sure how much they are. I just charge them, and I don't think about it. Yeah, the coffee shop though is crazy. Like, they have lattes. It's the Finger Lakes Roasters.
Yeah, Finger Lakes Coffee Roasters.
Yeah, it's their coffee shop. And I've had I think I've only had 2 coffees from there. And it's just so good. It's really good. I didn't... So, like, when I first went there, I was like, oh, I'll order the smallest one they have. And it was, like, dinky. And I'm like... Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll have to go up a step up, and yeah, it's just so good. It is so good.
What is your favorite Finger Lakes Coffee Roasters?
Jamaican Me Crazy.
Brand. Really? The Jamaican Me Crazy?
Yep.
That's not my favorite. So my favorites, I got a few favorites. They changed the name. I don't know what it is now. It's like either Moose Run or Moose Tracks or something.
Yeah.
That one was my favorite for a while. They have a coconut one that's like so good. What are some other flavors that we like of their stuff, babe? Oh, their maple cream one. That one's really good too. Finger Lakes Coffee Roasters coffee.
Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle?
Not that big of a fan of it.
I love that one.
Jess loves that one. But
yeah.
Whenever we would go to New York, we would stock up.
Is there a creme brulee and a white chocolate one?
What?
A creme brulee.
The creme brulee one's a good one too. It's like all their flavored roasts are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We would always stock up when we were in New York and come back with like at least 3 pounds of coffee beans.
Yeah. Around the Halloween, they have the Witch's Brew.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's chocolate. It's like a dark chocolate coffee. But then like when the fall comes, they have the pumpkin spice. And when Laura makes it, I could smell the spices
mm-hmm.
that they put in it. I love the smell of it. I like the smell of pumpkin spice.
Mm-hmm.
It calms you down. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It just literally calms me down.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. But, yeah, so, I mean, the job's going well. I like it. You know my social anxiety, and about that. But to
Have
tell you the truth,
found the room where they keep all the dead bodies?
the morgue? No, I don't. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. But
You should ask to go see it.
I don't think I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think I would want to see it. But yeah. So I mean, it's going great. My body is really sore. My legs are really sore, and there's these carts I push around, and they hit my Achilles tendon. If you pull it too fast and stop suddenly, it rams right into the back of your feet. And I did that like twice today, and I could feel it. And it was funny because I have a step thing on my phone. It tracks how many steps I take, and it said it's like your goal went over 300 and some odd percent, because I work from home, and I would never. No, not anymore. But I would work from home. But now the steps I had today was 23,000 steps.
Yeah. I'm gonna recommend you get some good walking shoes with some inserts, right? Some better inserts that are well, not the inserts, but your shoes. You said they need to be slip resistant, right?
Well, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't know what the rule is about the shoes, but yeah, I probably should get some slip resistant. But I wear my Adidas indoor soccer shoes, so
yeah, you're gonna need some better footwear than that.
Yeah, I've been looking at Kohl's because they sell slip resistant shoes, and I think I'm gonna order a pair from there. So,
I ordered some new athletic footwear, some athletic shoes off of Amazon a couple weeks back.
Yeah,
and it came. It was only $45 because I needed some new athletic shoes, and I was like I never know what size to get, right? Because like I wear a certain size of boot, right?
Yeah.
And like the everyday shoe that I wear, the Vans that I have are a certain size. So all right, my boot size is 9 wide, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The sneakers that I wear, the skateboard shoes that I have, those are 10.5, right?
Yeah.
These running shoes that I got were size 11, but I probably could have gone down to a 10.5. I got some all black Chuck Taylors that are like size 9, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like my old dad shoes that I had, these red, white, and blue New Balances, those are 11. Those fit pretty good. So like I had some all black Vans slip-ons, those were 11, and those fit good.
Yeah.
Then I had some like 10s that were a little bit too tight at one point in my life. So like the shoes is just like all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So like I never know what to get. So like I went with an 11 with these running shoes. I probably would have been more than okay with a 10.5, but these were only $45. So when I get these all ran out, I'll maybe do those same ones if I can get them.
Yeah.
In a size 10.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, my boss told me I needed to get, when I had orientation, she said cargo jeans.
Mm-hmm.
But I had these khakis that we bought.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, she hasn't complained or anything, so I don't think she will either. My boss is awesome. So.
Is your boss your girlfriend?
No. Yeah. So. But anyways, yeah, so I wear a polo shirt too. And I have like 2 blues and 1 gray. And yeah, so I mean, I'm pretty sure if all they want is people to show up for their shift.
Mm-hmm.
And do their job and then go home.
Yeah.
Like every other job in the world. So I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, I think I do a good job, and I don't know, but I like probably the first or second day I was like, what did I get myself into? Because the hospital's big. There's the hospital side and the nursing home side, and I got lost the first and second day. I probably got lost like 7 times, and they have like these little plaques that say if you go this way, there's a cafeteria. It has the information, but still I got lost. But like yesterday and today, I kind of know where everything is now.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, and people are nice too. I like today I was in one part of the and I couldn't find the cafeteria, and this one lady's like, "Oh, just go down that door and go right." So, but yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, so but yeah, like the orientation day, I got lost. We had a break and they gave us a free voucher for whatchamacallit, for lunch.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really hungry, and I met the boss for like just to talk and stuff like that, and she's like, just get 5 drinks and bring them home with you. I'm like, okay. So I got 5 drinks and I brought them home with me because I wasn't really hungry. When I get nervous and stuff like that, I can't really eat because I get nauseous with my anxiety. So, but yeah, I mean, it's going well. I'm so happy I applied, and I'm so happy that I got the job and everything like that. So
I'm happy for you.
yeah. So, but yeah. Besides that, not much has happened this week.
Yeah, I hear ya.
So, anything you want to talk about?
Do we have any emails or text messages? Or
No, I know someone texts into the email, and I know they said you want people to text you in, but you don't want people, or you don't respond to the text. And I think I know who that was.
Who was it?
That was you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you respond back?
Well, I want.
Does it not work like that?
No. What happens is that they text into the show and be like, okay, so they text into the show.
Up.
What?
Pull them up.
Well, they're all deleted because I don't keep them.
You deleted them. Why did you delete them?
Yeah, but
I know I called the number, and it just went straight to the voicemail. I don't know if we actually said anything in it or not.
Well, I've noticed that when you call into the show and you leave a message, it will send you a text of what they say, and sometimes it will just be blank. So they probably called and like, what the hell did I call? And not say anything and then hang up. But I get like these calls from like some looking for someone for a car, like buying a car. Yeah, I get them all the time.
So can you answer?
I can do is turn on it will go straight to my phone. But I turn that off because I mean, it will just ring and then I'll pick it up and be like, oh, I just want to say something to the Bogart Podcast. Oh, well, I'm working right now, so I can't really like talk about the podcast and stuff. So I turn that off and just let it go to voicemail.
Yeah. And say with this car dealership or whatever it is that's calling about the person looking for a car, you should totally have a conversation with them.
Just like have them be like on the show, be like, so what kind of car is this person looking for, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but back to...
I texted into the show and nothing. I didn't get any response.
Yeah, I just want people to text and call in and say what's going on in their week, and we could talk about it and maybe have some similarities and stuff. But, yeah.
We gotta have listeners first, I guess.
Yeah, and that what brings me to my next topic. We talked about before about Studio Space, about the podcast and making it into a video a video and audio podcast so people can watch and enjoy. Now I'm thinking to myself, if I buy this office space and we only use it once a week, I think we should do maybe 2 shows a week.
2 shows a week.
2 shows a week. And
2 shows a week.
what?
What, 2 shows a week?
Well, I think that if it's a continuously podcast, more people will listen in and enjoy.
Excuse me.
Not just waiting a week for one podcast. So, I think we should do 2 weeks, or 2 times a week.
2 times a week.
We would do it probably, like, let's say we did it on a Wednesday, and we did the other one on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, they don't have to be hours and hours long. We would just, probably like an hour, So, I think that's what I wanted to do. But, I mean, it's all up to you because, I don't know what your schedule is going to be like when you get back to New York. And, you might have to take like a month to get adjusted to a routine in New York. But, yeah, that's what I want to do is maybe do 2 times a week.
Well, if you're going to do it 2 times a week, you might as well, try to sell your services to other people who are looking to get into the podcasting business.
That's what I was thinking.
Record this, like, here's, we charge blah, blah, blah an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And we can either, upload it for you or just send you the file and you can upload it yourself. And then, so you don't have to, spend a whole lot of money in equipment and you can just, rent your time with us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking about doing that too, because that would be like a good side, hustle, is just make a podcast studio and then people rent it, like you said, and there'd be extra income.
Yep.
Oh, but I don't know. Like when I tell a lot of people at my new job about my podcasting, they don't really know what a podcast is.
How do they not know? Are they not down with the 21st century?
Yeah.
Where have they been for the past 10 years?
Yeah, I don't know. So I just say talk show. I do like a talk show.
It's an internet talk show.
Yeah, it's an internet
that
talk show.
I do with my best friend.
Yep.
And we talk about the most randomest of stuff. So what are you drinking tonight?
I am drinking Labatt Blue Tall Boys.
Yeah?
16 ounces. I was going to get more beer today, but I was just like, I just wanted to go straight home and take a shower and stuff. But I had so this is funny. About a week ago, Dollar General had a sale on their soda. I think it was like 3 12-packs for $12. And I was just like, well, might as well go all out. So I bought Mountain Dew. I bought regular Mountain Dew, this Voodoo one that I really like a lot. And I think I bought Baja Blast. So my whole mini fridge right now is filled with Mountain Dew.
Awesome.
But I'm not home and I'm at work, and I'm gonna have to start bringing this Mountain Dew to work and start drinking it at
you
work.
Just have one a day when you come home from work instead of cracking a cold one.
No, I can't.
Beer, you just crack a cold one of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta tell my was that
to save money at work instead of hitting up the drink machine every day. You pack your lunch and put a cold Mountain Dew in there.
Yeah. But what was it? My boss bought pizza today, and I had a couple slices with her.
Awesome. So I saw this thing on the internet about Baja Blast.
Okay.
I don't know the exact ratios. I guess you could experiment around. So regular Mountain Dew and blue Powerade, and you mix the two, and it makes the Baja Blast.
Oh, really?
Allegedly.
Wow. Yeah. And there's like this, if you take it's like a lemonade and mix Kool-Aid packets into it, and you can make a variety of different flavored lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say I saw it on TikTok. It basically, this guy bought like 5 lemonades, like the ones you buy at the grocery store, and then mixed Kool-Aid packages in them, and it's like different flavored, lemonade. I thought that was pretty cool. I wanted to try it, but
Have you ever had cherry limeade?
I probably have, but I don't remember.
That's an exquisite drink.
Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
There's this sandwich place called Firehouse Subs, and they have that Coke machine that's like a touchscreen, right? Where you can do all these different kinds of drinks, right?
Yeah.
And they have a cherry limeade feature.
Yeah.
You can get it sparkling, or you can get it like sugar-free sparkling, or sugar-free just regular, or light, or regular. There's so many different varieties that you can do.
Yeah, they kind of had something like that at like if you go to any fast food restaurant besides McDonald's, because I don't think they do it. It's like this kiosk, and you can pick Coke with raspberry flavoring.
Yep.
And I think that is the most coolest thing ever. But it's got to be a pain in the ass, because when I worked at Burger King, the syrups that they came were like bricks, and they weighed like 100 pounds. Not like 100 pounds, but they weighed a lot.
Yeah.
And it sucked changing them, because
I can imagine.
You would if you open them wrong, you get syrup all over you, and they're heavy because it's just straight up syrup.
Yeah.
So
That and you're weak.
yeah, I'm real. Yeah. And yeah, it is. And then yeah.
So when you now that you're working a regular job where you contribute to society, what time do you wake up for work in the morning?
Well, the first time we woke up for work was, I think, 4:30 in the morning.
Oh my gosh, that's so early.
Yeah, because we didn't really know how to schedule getting the dogs ready, getting them fed, getting them to go outside to go to the bathroom. So we woke up at like 4:30, and by the time we got everything done, it was way too early, and we got to work like, I think it was like 5:30. I think like the first 2 days, and then we started waking up at 4:45 the last 2 days, and we get to work about, I think, 5:45.
What time does work start?
6. The dogs, funny story. I think it was like the first or second day when I was working. We have a camera that points to we put the dogs in a crate in the bathroom, because if they pee and poop, it's easier to clean from the bathroom floor than carpet. So we get to work and we check the camera, and the camera's knocked over. And we're like, well, that's strange. And then we see Lucy walking around trying to get on top of the sink. She got out of her crate.
Oh no.
So we're like, oh shit. So Laura had to drive home real quick and put Lucy back in the crate. We forgot to check the side of the crate, and that has a door on it, and it was unlocked. And so she got out.
So she's just walking around the bathroom.
Yeah. She was walking around.
Everything.
What?
Pooping on everything.
Nah, she just got out and was like, and Maddie was probably losing her shit because she was free and Maddie wasn't. So, and then
You have to.
what's that?
You're gonna have to surrender the dog since you guys are both working.
No, we're not going to surrender the dogs. No. You got to think about it this way. They were in a shelter where they were in a crate probably like
24/7.
24/7. So
365.
yeah. So I mean, they'll be in the crate for a little while. They're getting used to it now. They'll bark for a little while and then they'll take a nap, wake up, bark for a little while, take a nap. But yeah, I mean, they're fine. They have their life now. They're living rent free in our house. So
You should put them to work.
put the dogs to work. Be drug dogs, sniff around cars. Yeah, but yeah, they're sleeping on the couch. Well, they're laying on the couch now. Like, so yeah, they'll get adjusted probably by next week, and they'll probably just sleep all day. Because when I worked from home, they would just sleep on the couch while I work. And so I'm thinking what's going to happen is next week they'll be like, okay, well, we're in the crate. Let's just lay down and sleep. So.
Well, I suggest that you don't go and sleep the whole weekend away.
Yeah.
Continue to wake up at like 4:45, and then you guys go for a really long walk in the morning.
Yeah.
Start working on your fitness or
Mm-hmm.
doing stuff, and then just continue on with that thing. Because my old lady, she's on this not a sleep study thing, but she's doing this thing where she's going to bed at midnight every night and waking up at 6 every day, and she's like doing that. And then before, she was like going to bed at 11 every day and getting up at 6 every day. So she's like trying to get a full night's sleep because she can't sleep very well, probably because my fat ass is like an oven or a furnace.
Yeah.
And so she's just like, I hate this guy. He's keeping me up all night with his fat, making all these sick fat noises.
Yeah, when I sleep, I snore. And sometimes Laura will have to sometimes Laura will have to smack me and be like, you need to readjust yourself so you can stop snoring. And sometimes she'll go in the spare bedroom, or I'll go out to the couch and sleep. But yeah, I snore. When I get really tired, I snore. But you know what? With this new job and stuff like that, I am so tired that when I was working from home and I was going to bed, I couldn't fall asleep for like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, I would just close my eyes and then like my brain would start going. But with this new job, I'm out within 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm so tired that and it's just crazy how fast I fall asleep with this new job.
So going back to snoring, you know who snores terribly?
What's that?
Our buddy Cody.
Oh, our high school friend that we grew up with?
Yeah. He was like when he'd come over and stay the night, or I'd go to his place and stay the night, and he would just snore so loudly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the worst.
Yeah.
Cody, if you're listening to this, you suck.
I think I started snoring probably when I was 20, I want to say. Because I used to never snore, and then once I got a little bit older, I don't know. I think it's just, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, so I tried the nose strips. I'll put it on my nose and to expand your airway in your nose.
Mm-hmm.
But I would those wouldn't work. Or I would pick at it when I'm sleeping and it'd just come off. I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try next is the mouth guard. Like this breathing mouth guard, and see if that works. Because I also tried was this chin strap, where it's like Velcro, and it goes around your chin and it keeps your mouth shut. But I can't fall asleep with that.
I can fall asleep anywhere.
Yeah. So, but
Except the night of the hurricane. It was just so loud.
the wind.
Yeah, it kept me up. Just as like, I slept like a log.
Yeah.
It was so soothing. I was like, nope, not me. So what's the hot goss in the park? Anything good?
So, whatchamacallit, we raked our leaves. Well, actually, we didn't rake them. Laura's mom's boyfriend came over, and we trimmed some tree branches near our trailers because when the wind goes, it scrapes against the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So we cut some of the branches, and he's like, well, I brought my leaf blower. Do you want to do your leaves? I'm like, hell yeah. So we got them all together. We threw them in bags, and we put them next to the garbage for garbage day. They took our garbage, but not the leaves.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't know the rules. Like we don't know if they took them or they could take them or not. And obviously they didn't. So we called, or Laura messaged some landscaping companies on Facebook, and we're like, well, we had these leaves, and they got some, or she got some replies saying, well, just unbag them and we'll pick up the leaves. And then they would never messaged us back with how much a price or anything like that. So what we ended up doing was throwing them against the fence. And we did that for the past 2 years. We just threw them against the fence. And with the snow, it just decomposes and stuff like that. So
You should have just blown them into the neighbor's yard.
yeah,
Every other American does.
yeah.
Blow them out in the street.
You remember in the other podcast we talked about the guy that stole the snowblower and stuff like that? Well, we should have blew it into that yard because they haven't taken care of any of the leaves over there. We should have just blew the leaves over there and been done with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know what they're doing with that trailer. I know John Welsh owns it still, but yeah, I don't think he's renting it out to people anymore. I think he's just gonna keep it.
Is it nicer than yours?
No,
No. Oh.
no, it's a piece of garbage.
What about that empty lot one?
Empty lot. Oh,
Isn't?
yeah, the where they took the double wide out.
Mm-hmm.
I messaged them to see if they were gonna put in a new trailer.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, we don't have any plans for that lot yet. So it looks so bad when you pull in because the deck is still there, the front deck and the back deck, and it just looks like garbage. And it pisses me and Laura off because it just makes the entrance look awful.
Well, you should be like, hey, what's the plans for that lot?
That's what I did. And they said they had no plans yet for the lot. So I'm hoping.
I don't have any plans for it.
I don't know. That's what they told me when I emailed them. Because we were thinking about getting a new trailer, upgrading our trailer to a newer one, but if they're not going to put in a new trailer, then I think we're going to either put a down payment on a house, sell this place, put a down payment on a house, and go from there.
Well, make sure you have enough room for Laura's whole family.
Yeah.
Where they all squeeze into one bedroom.
Oh, talking about new houses, me and Laura were talking about the Powerball being I think it was $2.1 billion.
Like that. Yeah.
And we were talking about if we won it, we would buy a house and some of Laura's family would live with us. But yeah, that Powerball, that was crazy.
How many tickets did you buy?
So when it was about, I think
In
it
the
was
end.
at the end,
All together.
I think I spent like $10 on tickets, and I won $4 off one of them because I got the Powerball.
Awesome.
So what I did was I just went, got the $4, and then I just put that $4 into 2 more tickets. So yeah, I spent about like $10 on tickets.
I spent $0 again. I've never ever bought lotto tickets.
Yeah. My dad says Bogarts never gamble. And, yeah, because it's just, we don't have a I'll maybe win a scratch-off ticket here and there, but it's never like crazy amount of money, like $100 or anything like that. So I just take my dad's advice. But if the Powerball is about $500 million, I'll play. I'll throw in about $4 and buy 2 tickets. The other thing too, when I was buying those tickets, the lady's like, "Oh, did you?" I was like, "I need to make 2 transactions. I gotta make one for the beer, and one for the tickets because I was gonna pay the tickets with cash." She's like, "Oh, do you know you could buy tickets with a card now in New York?" I'm like, "What? You could buy Powerball tickets with a debit card?" I'm like, "I'm gonna go broke if I did that." So I was like, "No, I'm just gonna buy the Powerball tickets with the cash."
And that's why your dad says Bogarts
Never gamble, because
you're gonna go broke. You're gonna get addicted easily because you are an addict.
I have addictive personality, but
Yeah.
So I mean, but yeah, I only spent about $10 on tickets, and when I was at work, they were like, someone won the Powerball, and it was in California,
Yeah.
the winner. And I was like, man, just go into the lottery office and be like, yeah, I got all these numbers. That's got to be the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
My dog is snoring. I don't know if you can hear.
Oh, that's not Laura that's snoring? I thought it was Laura that was snoring.
No, she's listening to the new Backstreet Boys Christmas album right now.
Oh, they have a new album out?
Yeah, it was like a holiday. They did like a Christmas album where they remastered all the Christmas songs. She ordered the CD and she bought the digital.
Uh-huh.
And she can't play the digital on the smart devices for some odd reason. I don't know why. But so she's bought the CD and she's gonna play it on the. We have boom boxes.
I don't think they call them boom boxes anymore.
Well, CD players. But yeah.
Does her car have a CD player?
Yeah. So I was gonna listen to it, but probably this weekend I'll listen to it. And
I have to because you keep interrupting, so I had to stop listening to it.
oh no.
What'd she say?
She said that she was listening to it on her earpiece,
Uh-huh.
and I'm talking and she can't listen to it.
Because you're talking
Yeah.
and ruining it?
Yeah.
No, you keep asking me questions, making me
Oh, okay. So I ask her
Stop, stop.
questions. I ask her questions, and she can't pay attention to the music. So
How's she doing with the whole thing that happened
what thing?
with Aaron Carter passing away?
Oh, it was a shock. But you know what?
She's a Backstreet Boys fan, and Aaron Carter's brother's in the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, when Aaron Carter died, his older brother from Nick Carter,
Yeah.
was in Germany when it happened because they're doing their tour, the DNA tour, and yeah, I mean Nick Carter, or no, Aaron Carter, right, the one that died.
Mm-hmm.
He had battles with addiction for a while. Yeah, it was probably like 5 years he's been not doing well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've read articles and stuff like that, but he was on the Dr. Phil show because they did like medical tests because he lost so much weight, and he thought he had AIDS or something like that, but he came back that he didn't have AIDS, and but he wasn't doing well for a while.
Yeah, he probably relapsed and went back to huffing and passed out in the tub.
Yeah, it was a hot tub he died in, right?
Drowned.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a hot tub, but
Yeah.
whoa, what are you doing?
Pulling
Get your
up
clothes
in-
on. So is Laura doing okay with that?
Yeah, she's fine.
Ask her.
David wants to know if you're okay about the Aaron Carter dying.
My what?
David wants to know how you were doing with the Aaron Carter dying.
I was okay until everybody posted videos of Nick doing that concert after his death.
Oh, okay. Did you hear that?
She was a fan until the videos of
He
him.
performed, I think it was like 2 days after
Yeah.
his passing, and like the concert itself was super depressing. Like he could barely perform because he kept like crying. Like every song that he would sing would remind him of his brother, so he
Yeah.
would just get very emotional.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I didn't go to the concert that night because
Yeah.
I wouldn't make it through.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
She's taking it pretty hard then, huh?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I
I
don't
just
know.
couldn't imagine losing a sibling like that.
Yeah, I couldn't either. If I lost my brother or something like that, yeah, it'd be rough. It'd be rough. So, all right, I think
So you
we're.
guys got big plans for the holidays?
Uh,
Let me guess. You're having a whole Laura's family over for Thanksgiving because you guys always host in your tiny single wide, no room. So you do it out in the front lawn
Yeah.
on fold up picnic tables. And the dogs come and snatch the deep fried turkey.
Yeah.
Overcooked.
So
Someone passes out in the kiddie pool.
what's cool about my job, right, is that they give the employees turkeys.
Oh.
They give either you got a choice: a turkey, a ham, or a vegetarian lasagna.
Vegetarian lasagna.
So,
You're gonna get a turkey. Laura's gonna get a ham.
yep, and we're just gonna.
And her mom's gonna get the vegetarian lasagna.
Nah, probably not. We got it when Laura was working a couple of years ago. We were so sick of turkey and ham, so we were like, let's try the vegetarian lasagna. It was so gross. It was.
Was it just like a cheese lasagna, or they loaded up with vegetables?
They loaded up with vegetables, and it was just so gross.
Yeah. Are you both working Thanksgiving this year?
Nope, we have Thanksgiving off, but we work Christmas.
Oh, you should pick up someone's Thanksgiving shift. Be like, hey, for like $200, I'll work your shift for you.
I think just
You should
because.
do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know how broke you are. Just think you could go to Vegas in March for your thing.
Well, all my money I'm making now, I'm putting half of my money into the podcast studio, and half of my money into paying back some of my bills. So,
Put all your money into paying your bills.
well, I mean, yeah, that's
So you can use your credit cards again and max it out on the podcast stuff, and then just start charging, people to record. But yeah, pick up, Thanksgiving shift for like, hey man, I'll work your Thanksgiving shift for $200.
yeah. Yeah,
So you get your your holiday pay, right? I would assume that they pay the holiday pay. I don't know, maybe not. Bristol Mountain always said they pay holiday pay, and I worked Christmas every year that they had it. That I worked there, and I never got holiday pay for this stuff.
yeah.
Those bastards.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, I thought today, well, because it's Veterans Day, and some businesses are closed and stuff like that, so
Only the banks.
banks, post office, and, like, government stuff, yeah.
Government and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so I thought maybe it would be a holiday pay, but I don't think it was, so.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah. Well, that's it. The Bogart Podcast this week. Be sure to check us out next week.
Every blah 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 and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, David said it the best. But call on the show 585-678-67. Blah blah blah. Okay. Anyways, Have a good
How
week.
much dick do you suck?
I don't suck any. And
Okay.
so until next time, we'll see you on the other side. This has been a Beer Pirate Radio production.